it's me, Persita, and this is Persita's Paradox. So welcome on this Tuesday morning to recap our question for Thursday. And what was that question, you might ask? It was, are you comfortable in unpacking your past? Are you capable of doing it? Or are you a defeatist, or are you an optimist? The interesting part about unpacking your past is everyone has a different journey. We all know we're all individuals. We think differently in most scenarios, but there's some things that we collectively can say that we agree upon. When I think of unpacking my past and determining where I am, I would say that I've been a defeatist in a lot of places. I didn't realize that I had suppressed so many things from my childhood and things that, let's just be honest, I did not want to ever bring back up, or nor did I want to put myself in a position where I had to think about them or really evaluate them or correlate them with any decisions and attitudes and relational scenarios I have in my current. But I have been a defeatist. I would love to come to you and say, oh my God, I've been this wonderful optimist and I've always been this way. Absolutely not. I would say that I have worked my way to a place of peace so that I can clearly see where I'm going. I've focused more on building an identity from my past and building now a compass on where I'm going. I've been more clear in my thoughts and in my desires as to what I want to accomplish. But to be perfectly honest, it's just been maybe the last 7 years that I could say I've been on this journey. And at 45 years old, you definitely want to be in a position to say, you know what? I've been an optimist all my life, but I have not. I have not at all. Unpacking my past has not been something that I can say that has always been joyful. It's been a journey within itself just to identify what's in the bag, how many bags there are. Is there something else that I have left behind? Have I stored bags within bags to just really not have to deal with anything? And it's been a journey. And I would say that I will remain on this journey for a very long time, if not for the rest of my life. But what I'm clear on is that now I am an optimist about what can happen because I'm clear at what has happened. And unpacking my past has been something that I could definitely strike off of my to-do list daily because I work on it daily. And I don't think it's something that you don't work on daily. I think it's more of a reality that everything you do and every place you move and every relational scenario that you're in, every success, every failure, of course we understand has a purpose. But what I would find is very difficult to do is simply acknowledging that you need to unpack your past. A lot of us would say to ourselves, well, I didn't have any, extra dramas in my childhood proceeding. I was not molested. I did not have, poverty. There was not a lot of things going on. And I would propose to you that there are all kinds of things that have gone on in your past, even emotional deprivation and things of time and what that means to you and how it would actually work to your favor in how to function within your time, structure of just what it is that you need to know, even if everything externally and superficially would be perfect. There's plenty of things to think about. I'm simply proposing that most of us don't want to deal with that fact. We typically want to say, I've moved on and the past is the past and I have to do what I have to do and you learn from your mistakes. Most of us who say that have no idea what the mistakes are. So it's actually just a metaphoric statement to make to sound as if you've progressed through whatever it is your past is. But truth be told, you really haven't. A lot of us try to buy our things away. We try to validate ourselves within our purchases. We'll put ourselves in a position of how our relationship looks, the successes of our children, all based on something that is missing from our past, our baggage, what we are not identifying. And I'm just saying today that I believe that we're mostly defeatist. Once we have gotten through the defeatist mentality of like, this is just what it is, and I'll just have to settle and make do with what it is that I have, then and only then can we acknowledge what we're saying and decide to get out to become optimistic. Once we have become optimistic, sky's the limit. Sky is the absolute limit. Now, if you're one of those people who've gone through the defeatist mindset and you've acknowledged it and actually successfully, progressively, and attentively made those acknowledgments and rearranged and changed things in your life, fabulous. But there's usually something that you're always a defeatist in, because we're not perfect and things are going to come up and life's going to come up. But I'm giving you complete pats on the back for being there and being able to then say, you know, Persita, you're right, but now I'm an optimist. And being an optimist in this situation just basically means that you understand that it is okay to fail, and it is okay to feel, and it is okay to be at fault. What becomes not okay is to not acknowledge it, not change it, and not acknowledge to others, if that's the case, what has transpired and what your goals are going to be, and then simply not perpetuate the exact same energy or task, words, etc., attitude towards people to hurt them, because you understand the hurt and you become more of an empathetic person. Meaning you're not looking for things, you're not expecting things from people that, one, you shouldn't expect, because it's very complicated in this world expecting things from people when we have a hard expectation within ourselves. It's also very complicated to be in a position where you are loving others or being happy for others if you're not happy with yourself. So let's just say most of the haters in the world aren't haters at all. Not to you, let's just say. They're more or less hating on the premise of themselves and them not being happy where they are. I've yet to meet a hater that was happy with themselves. If you are in that position, you need to understand that you're not happy with whatever is going on with you, because there's no way to be a hater and be happy at the same time. Impossibly. Impossible. So it is so interesting to think of why hating comes into play. It's very useful for people who use it for fuel, but it's completely a anchor of defeat if you don't understand that jealousy and envy and things of that nature are typically things that you have not unpacked within yourself to forgive yourself and move forward. So today, I just thank you so much for really coming back with the feedback. I thank you so much for always giving me life to want to share and address things that I absolutely know people are talking about behind closed doors, but just don't have the energy or the therapist money to talk about it. So I appreciate your time and effort. We're going to continuously tap on subjects like this, but today I'm not going to continue to ramble. I'm going to just simply focus on, in order to be an optimist in unpacking your past, you must become a defeatist first. And what that simply means is you must bow out to the fact that you've lost, whatever it is, and understand that that does not mean that you can't get it back, and get it back bigger, and get it back better, and get it in a position that you now can appreciate it, serve gratitude towards it, and be the success that you want to be. So I thank you so much for your time, your effort, your energy. Please like, share, comment, ring the bell, hit the bell, make sure that you're getting the notifications. I'm getting views and I'm getting them slow, and I was starting to get worried until your comments came through, and I'm so thankful that you're still there. YouTube is just a special place. What can we say? So continue to follow up, check all the videos out. If you're new to this channel, please, please, please take the time to catch up on the videos, because for the most part, it gives you an identity of what the channel is. Thank you again so much for your time. And remember, no matter what, do 3 things. Live life authentic. Live life authentic. Thank you so much. I can't wait to talk to you on Thursday, and have a nice day.